Have you ever had to like break it to a parent about like a tragedy that happened?
I have,
Yeah.
and it's sad. It's one of the saddest things you'll do as a police officer.
Yeah.
Is going to tell a parent that their child's no longer coming home. I have, on one occasion, actually had to go identify a student for a parent who couldn't do that. And I was friends, actually personal friends with the family, and they died tragically in a drunk driving accident. It's never easy.
Yeah.
It's never easy to lose anybody in your life.
Like some of the dangers of underage drinking, and can you kind of like briefly explain like some of the dangers?
Well, look at it this way, they don't make the laws for no reason. I mean, when you stop and think about teenagers driving, when you're new to driving, you don't have the experience that older people have that comes with the years of driving. So your reflexes, your timing, your knowledge, your reactions and everything are all a lot different when you're young. And that's why they put so many stipulations on teenage driver's license until you reach a certain age. So when you add alcohol into the mix of things, you can see where a teenager especially is going to be affected more when they're driving because they have alcohol in their system. Alcohol is proven to slow your reaction time down. So when you take a teenager that, first of all, doesn't have the experience, and then second of all, you throw alcohol in there, and then their reaction time is affected even greater than what it normally is, it's a problem. You can't have a combination of alcohol and teenage driving. One, because it's against the law, but number two, it's just a tragic because you're too young, you don't know how to handle the situations that you get yourself in. And alcohol will only just quadruple that.
It's like the teen's brain doesn't fully
Exactly.
develop that age until age 25.
Exactly. Your brain's not developed. It doesn't know how to handle situations, and then you throw alcohol on there. Even adults, when adults drink, it affects their ability to make decisions.
Yeah.
That's why they make poor decisions when they drink. So you multiply that because of your brain's not even developed yet as a teenager.
And the last question I'm gonna ask is like, what are like your advice for young people who are kind of who think drinking is cool?
Not every teenager. A lot of teenagers are going to go through their high school years and even outside of high school, and they're going to drink. There's nobody or anything that can stop somebody from drinking. Now, for God's sakes, I'm not saying that drinking is okay for teenagers, but I know it's going to happen. You cannot drink and drive. You cannot. I mean, that is the last thing that you want to do is have something to drink and get behind the wheel of a car. You have a 2,000-pound weapon at that time, that you're gonna have in your hands, and you're not ready for that. My suggestion is, first of all, it's not okay to drink when you're a teenager, so don't. But if you're going to, and I understand that's what happens. The last thing is don't get in a car and drive.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
Doesn't matter what age. No.
Exactly.
Driving is.
Exactly. I will tell you that when I was in high school, I actually witnessed. We had been at a party and we had been drinking, and I was underage, and all of us were underage. We were in high school.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine flipped his car right in front of me and got killed. And that was very emotional. Very. It's still emotional, and that's been 35 years ago. So it's not something that you want to do. It's not a good thing to watch one of your friends die.
Sorry to hear.
That's okay. It's a lesson learned.
Was that one of the reasons you joined the police?
That and just several other. I mean, I've always wanted to be a police officer, but yes, one of those things is when you see people getting hurt because they're violating the law, then you want to help reach out to other people.
Guess that's it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
No problem.
For your time.